close your eyes. You're a real gardener. You can do the job. I love the way you look.
Chris, emergency case. I need your help with the garden design.
No worries. I've got the perfect solution for you. It's our $299 garden design package. Come to Hello Hello and get a 45-minute consult with me, and I'll help you lay out the perfect garden and choose the exact right plants. And what you're going to get is you're going to get $299 worth of plants and a free $99 feature tree. So book now and get that perfect dream garden for your wife. McDonald's has great burgers, but they've got even better gardens. And here we've got a fabulous rare magnolia. You'll hardly find one anywhere. It's called a Magnolia denudata. It's a beautiful, rare Japanese magnolia, and it has fabulous fragrance. Heavenly. And basically it's a small to medium tree. It loses its leaves in the autumn, and then you have this amazing flowering in spring, amazing white flowers. And for those people into a green and white garden who want to have a beautiful magnolia and don't want the Solangiana with its pinks and mauves and things like that, the denudata is the answer. And when you get it flowering, smell it. It's fabulous. Denudata magnolia. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. When you spend over $100 at Hello Hello, we give you a beautiful Chef's Choice rosemary. You can grow this in a pot or grow it in the garden and have a smell. It's the most beautiful, fragrant, tasty rosemary you've ever smelled. It's called Chef's Choice. Wow, you spent over $100. I'm going to give you this beautiful Chef's Choice rosemary. It's beautifully fragrant, and it'll go lovely with your lamb roast.
Oh, thank you so much, Chris.
Just grow it in a pot or pot it in the garden.
Okay, great.
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go.
How did you make those moves when you literally have nothing to begin with?
My father had an insurance brokerage. He worked for a insurance company, and he was their #1 life agent. And he did a bit of horticulture on the side, and we sold various horticultural products. And the family was very much involved in selling those horticultural products. And I remember being 6 or 7 and selling flowers on the side of the road. And my dad came and watched me sell flowers. The customer pulled up and said, "Are they fresh?" I said, "Yes, they've been picked this morning." And I said, "Would you like to buy a bunch?" And my dad said, "Never ever say, would you like to buy a bunch?" He said, "You say."
Watch the full episode of the How's Business Mate podcast with Chris Lucas on your favorite podcasting platforms today.
People often ask me if I get upset if they buy plants or book garden designs at other nurseries. And my answer is absolutely not. You're free to go to whatever nursery you want. Just kidding. We've got thousands of plants in a good garden design centre, so you better come to Hello Hello. We carry massive stocks at Hello Hello. With English box, we've got thousands of beautiful plants like this, just $4.99. Beautiful 6-foot ficus, $99.99. Giant bushy photinias, just $49.99. Beautiful Tanika, $12.99. And what's more, beautiful big Layton's green cypress, just $16.99. Fill your next project with beautiful big evergreens, save lots of money, and then spend over $299, get free delivery and a beautiful big $100 weeping cherry absolutely free at Hello Hello. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Wow, look at my new van. It's the pinkest van I've ever owned. It's a beauty for doing deliveries, and I'm out doing deliveries all the time. And what it is, you're working hard, you're dropping it off here, you're carrying it in there, you're in and out, in and out, in and out. Before you know it, you're heading down the highway, people are tooting, and you got your pink tutu caught in the door. I mean, it's embarrassing. But anyway, if you see this van out on the road with this pink tutu hanging out in the door, take a video, take a photo, put it up online, then come in store and I'll give you a beautiful free plant. But it's got to be this tutu here, okay? Oh, 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 oh. Having things crack, that's a pretty bad thing, but maybe it's not. Check this out. What we've got here is cracked pots, and they've all got a bit of a crack in them, but they're still okay. You can still use them, and we've got hundreds of them, and we're clearing the whole lot out. $9.99 each, in store only. Cracked pots. So here's your free delivery.
Wow, Chris, this is beautiful.
That's right, when you spend over $299, you get free delivery and you get a $100 weeping cherry for free. And this will make a beautiful centerpiece in the front lawn.
Whoa!
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Anytime I've seen a sense, years and years later, the point that I'm coming to is this, is that you can plant annuals.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of things that you can just grow from a cutting or bits and pieces, and you could do your garden as an evolving piece. And say in our nursery, for instance, every single week, we want customers to come here, and every single week I've got something that I'm doing ridiculously cheap. So if I was broke, what I would do is I would look for little things that I could pop in, like the sunflower seed, sprinkle it on the garden, up she comes, right? So there's lots of things that you can propagate or do or divide.
Yeah.
Start going to your nursery on a regular basis and buying the bargains. If you went back 30 or 40 or 50 years ago, that's how people did their gardens. They used bargains at the nursery, or they'd buy bargains at their supermarket or their shop, and they would, they'd propagate things, get cuttings from their grandma and put a garden together.
Watch the full episode of the How's Business Mate podcast with Chris Lucas on your favourite podcasting platforms today.
When it comes to bare rooting, I like it long and hard. And here it is, weeping cherries, 1.8 metres long with beautiful hard trunks. This is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for weeping cherries to get bare rooted, because in the summer, a big weeping cherry like this is $200 or $300 in a big pot. But right now, bare rooted, they're only $99. You can choose white ones, pink ones, falling snow, your favourite weeping cherries. We've got hundreds of them here, so come here, choose yourself some beautiful weeping cherries and get bare rooted, long and hard. Bare rooted weeping cherries on now, $99. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
We are looking for azaleas, and if we might find some bargain while we're here, hopefully.
Today I'm looking for some bougainvilleas of different colours, so I'm going to get one of them and then maybe look at some large pots.
We think it's good for us. We like they look like healthy plants, and everything looks good here, so yeah.
Well, as soon as I walked in, I realised it is huge, and it's a lot bigger than I remember, or what it looks like from the front. And I think that's good that you can just get lost in the pathways. It just provides the most natural experience, I think.
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
I just wanna get your attention, babe. Been looking at that backyard every day. Got a plan that'll make the whole street stare, but only if you're brave enough to go there. No need to call, no need to wait too long. Just send a message and we'll come along. We'll bring the trees, the flowers in the sky. Turn that empty space into your paradise.
I do. And not only that, I can do an economical, original, beautiful garden design. In fact, you should check out our $299 garden design package, where you get $300 worth of plants, a $100 feature tree, and a 45-minute garden design consultation, which will set you up with a beautiful garden. So book now.
All I wanna hear is you say Chris is here, here for me. Chris is here. You're a real man. Look at your eyes. You're a real gardener. You can do the job. I love
Chris, emergency case. I need your help with the garden design.
No worries. I've got the perfect solution for you. It's our $299 garden design package. Come to Hello Hello and get a 45-minute consult with me, and I'll help you lay out the perfect garden and choose the exact right plants. And what you're going to get is you're going to get $299 worth of plants and a free $99 feature tree. So book now and get that perfect dream garden for your wife. McDonald's has great burgers, but they've got even better gardens. And here we've got a fabulous rare magnolia. You'll hardly find one anywhere. It's called a Magnolia denudata. It's a beautiful, rare Japanese magnolia, and it has fabulous fragrance. Heavenly. And basically it's a small to medium tree. It loses its leaves in the autumn, and then you have this amazing flowering in spring, amazing white flowers. And for those people into a green and white garden who want to have a beautiful magnolia and don't want the Solangiana with its pinks and mauves and things like that, the denudata is the answer. And when you get it flowering, smell it. It's fabulous. Denudata magnolia. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. When you spend over $100 at Hello Hello, we give you a beautiful Chef's Choice rosemary. You can grow this in a pot or grow it in the garden and have a smell. It's the most beautiful, fragrant, tasty rosemary you've ever smelled. It's called Chef's Choice. Wow, you spent over $100. Yeah. I'm going to give you this beautiful Chef's Choice rosemary. It's beautifully fragrant. And it'll go lovely with your lamb roast.
Oh, thank you so much, Chris.
Just grow it in a pot or pot put it in the garden.
Okay, great.
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go.
How did you make those moves when you literally have nothing to begin with?
My father had an insurance brokerage. He worked for a insurance company, and he was their #1 life agent. And he did a bit of horticulture on the side, and we sold various horticultural products. And the family was very much involved in selling those horticultural products. And I remember being 6 or 7 and selling flowers on the side of the road. And my dad came and watched me sell flowers. The customer pulled up and said, "Are they fresh?" I said, "Yes, they've been picked this morning." And I said, "Would you like to buy a bunch?" And my dad said, "Never, ever say, would you like to buy a bunch?" He said, "You say."
Watch the full episode of the How's Business Mate podcast with Chris Lucas on your favourite podcasting platforms today.
People often ask me if I get upset if they buy plants or book garden designs at other nurseries. And my answer is absolutely not. You're free to go to whatever nursery you want. Just kidding. We've got thousands of plants and a good garden design centre, so you better come to Hello Hello. We carry massive stocks at Hello Hello. With English Box, we've got thousands of beautiful plants like this, just $4.99. Beautiful 6-foot ficus, $99.99. Giant bushy photinias, just $49.99. Beautiful Tanika, $12.99. And what's more, beautiful big Leighton's green cypress, just $16.99. Fill your next project with beautiful big evergreens, save lots of money, and then spend over $299, get free delivery and a beautiful big $100 weeping cherry absolutely free at Hello Hello. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Wow, look at my new van. It's the pinkest van I've ever owned. It's a beauty for doing deliveries. And I'm out doing deliveries all the time. And what it is, you're working hard, you're dropping it off here, you're carrying it in there, you're in and out, in and out, in and out. Before you know it, you're heading down the highway, people are tooting, and you got your pink tutu caught in the door. I mean, it's embarrassing. But anyway, if you see this van out on the road with this pink tutu hanging out in the door, take a video, take a photo, put it up online, then come in store and I'll give you a beautiful free plant. But it's got to be this tutu here, okay? Having everything's crack, that's a pretty bad thing. But maybe it's not. Check this out. What we've got here is cracked pots. And they've all got a bit of a crack in them, but they're still okay. You can still use them. And we've got hundreds of them, and we're clearing the whole lot out. $9.99 each. In store only. Cracked pots. So here's your free delivery.
Wow, Chris, this is beautiful.
That's right, when you spend over $299, you get free delivery and you get a $100 weeping cherry for free. And this will make a beautiful centerpiece in the front lawn.
Whoa!
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Anytime I've seen a sense, years and years later, the point that I'm coming to is this, is that you can plant annuals.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of things that you can just grow from a cutting or bits and pieces, and you can do your garden as an evolving piece. And say in our nursery, for instance, every single week, we want customers to come here, and every single week I've got something that I'm doing ridiculously cheap. So if I was broke, what I would do is I would look for little things that I could pop in, like the sunflower seed, sprinkle it on the garden, up she comes, right? So there's lots of things that you can propagate or do or divide.
Yeah.
Start going to your nursery on a regular basis and buying the bargains. If you went back 30 or 40 or 50 years ago, that's how people did their gardens. They used bargains at the nursery, or they'd buy bargains at their supermarket or their shop, and they would, they'd propagate things, get cuttings from their grandma and put a garden together. Hello, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants sale. And what it is, we've been out to the growers this week and we've got some fabulous specials. In fact, we've been out to the grower and and we're going to take you through these specials. And so if you're doing a bit of a garden project and we've got 72 items. So there's 72 items, and I'm going to show them to you. And there's some amazing deals. And so the idea is that by buying these particular plants, you can get your garden project done on the cheap. Also, we're having an auction. We've got a $999 weeping cherry. Beautiful weeping cherry. It's cascading almost to the ground. A beautiful mature weeping cherry. Lovely thick trunk on it. A $999 one, and it's up for auction. And people have been bidding on it for how long? About a day?
It started on auction at 6 p.m. yesterday, and we're currently, the auction is still live. It's bid is at $170.10 on the screen.
Yeah,
there.
that's right, and it's a $999 thing, so that's more than $700 under its actual price.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a fantastic deal at the moment.
Yeah, so it's more than $700 under price. A $999 weeping cherry, and this is a falling snow weeping cherry. It's covered in beautiful buds, so if you buy this now, you can have this gorgeous white blossom in your garden in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely,
It's going to be covered in
soon,
beautiful,
right?
gorgeous blossom in just a couple of weeks.
Wow.
The buds are just starting to swell. It's just starting to happen.
Really? And you can see that it's got thousands of buds on it, actually, this particular one.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have you can get yourself a bargain here with that $1,000 weeping cherry. You can bid on it from $170. Basically, the way it works is your minimum bid is we take 10-cent bids up to maximum bid of $10. And at $150 is when the action really happens, because we take the highest bid. Chris smashes the gavel down 3 times, and whoever's got the highest bid on the 3rd gavel strike is the winner of the $1,000 weeping cherry.
By the time that 1:30, the bidding could go on for another 10 or 15 minutes, and that's when the real action. So if you really want this, you've really got to be there. How could people see what's going on?
Yeah, so if you head over to hellohelloplants.com.au, and on our homepage you'll see a big button which says live auction, bid now. We just click on that.
That puts you in the room, but how do you get in this room?
Oh, well, if they're already in this room if they're watching us.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so we're live on all of our main social media platforms. You would have found us because you would have got a notification from whatever platform you're watching us from. But yeah, for those of you who are watching us on the live right now, you just go to our website, hellohelloplants.com.au, and you click on this live auction bid now button. It's right in the middle. You cannot miss it when you go to our homepage. and there you'll be taken to not only the specials that Chris is about to cover on this live, but also our live auction, which you can bid right now. You just enter your name, phone number and email, and then you can continuously put your bids in and try to outbid your opponents. See, it's gone up $10 since we've been talking about it, Chris.
Right, wow.
$180.
So people, it's happening now.
It's happening right now live.
Yeah.
We've pinned, now there's a link in the comment section as well for those of you where we can post the link in the social media platform that you're on. And I'll also update you guys in the comment section on how this auction's going in the background. But yeah, you're here for also the specials and Tutu Many Plant deals. Chris is going to cover those for you now, basically. So,
right,
is there anything else
so
you wanted to add, Chris, before we get stuck into the specials?
Let's go through. We've got 72 items to get through before we get into the exciting part of the auction.
Yeah.
And the first thing is our slow release fertilizer. Now, this is our own brand, Devotion. It's so new that we haven't even got the label printed yet, but we've got the artwork being prepared, and this is our Devotion. And Devotion, if you look up the dictionary, you'll find that a garden is an area of land that's devoted to the production of herbs, vegetables, fruits, etc. And Devotion is the essential element that makes a garden, and this is the essential fertilizer. It's a slow-release NPK fertilizer with micronutrients in it. And then what we've added to it is we've added humic acid. And humic acid releases humic acid when it gets into the soil. It improves the quality of your soil, the structure of the soil, as well as releasing nutrients that were locked up in the soil and unavailable to the plant. So this is a miraculous fertilizer, and the great thing is we charge $21.99 for a 1 kilo pack, which is a great price for a 1 kilo pack. But once you've emptied it, we put it in a high quality container, and you can come back and refill it with a kilo for $10.99. Now, if you check out what other slow release fertilizers are selling for around the place, they're way more than $10.99 a kilo. So for the rest of your life, you can bring this container back and refill it for $10.99. So $10.99 gets you the next kilo. So the first kilo, $21.99, gets a high quality container, and refill it regularly for $10.99 and keep your garden fertilized on the cheap. And that's the Devotion time release or slow release fertilizer. Now here we're selling lots and lots of roses at the moment, and this is your rose controlled release, roses, azaleas and gardenias. So if you've got roses, azaleas or gardenias, here's the right fertilizer here for your roses, gardenias and that. And this is a 70 gram pack for $18.99. So 70 grams for $18.90, or 700 grams for $18.99. And so this is great for now. Your roses are just starting to grow, so now's the time to top them up. And what we've got is a very excited gorilla working away in the background here. So there we are. And you may not think this is a normal nursery. It's because I'm wearing a pink tutu, and we've got a gorilla working here helping us. So
yeah, this is completely normal in the state of Victoria, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, that's right. That's how the nurseries are in Victoria. Now we've got premium potting mix, a 30-litre bag. Now, what we've done is we've teamed up with a manufacturer that makes the best potting mix in Victoria, and bags, a nice printed bag costs a couple of bucks. And by the time the manufacturer marks it up and passes it on to us, it means that you're paying, if you buy one with a fancy colour bag, you're paying $15, $16 a bag. This is $9.99. We've trimmed our margin, the manufacturer's trimmed his, and the bag manufacturer didn't get much money at all for this white bag here. And so you've got top, and who needs a fancy bag? What you need is good quality potting mix. So top quality potting mix, $9.99 when you come and fill it up. You just drive your car in, flip the boot, and fill it straight out the front, honk your horn, and they're only $9.90. And then if you order them online, because of transport costs and things like that, they're $11.99. So $11.99 when you order it online. But premium potting mix, best price anywhere.
All right, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, guys. We check out the 100 hottest items this week.
Yeah. Now, for getting your plants fertilised, you can't beat a bit of soil wetter. Soil wetter is not one of them water crystals. What it is, your soil wetter is an agricultural detergent. It helps the water go in quickly, it helps it circulate around under the ground, and it helps it stay there. So for keeping it a nice moisture zone in the root zone of the newly planted plant, you cannot beat our soil wetter. So your soil wetter, there it is, and soil wetter is just $21.99 for a great big thing of soil wetter. This will do your whole front garden with soil wetter. Great for establishing. Every time I plant a new plant, I always use a bit of soil wetter to get it started. Great for getting started, and only $21.99 for 5 litres of soil wetter.
I was going to say, when you were showing off the rose fertilizer, we got heaps of great roses in stock, don't we? Bare rooted.
That's right. That's why we're showing it off, because we've got lots and lots of people coming in buying roses, and this is that time of the year when you plant your roses, and your roses are just starting to grow. So you'd be doing well if you fertilised it with a bit of rose fertilizer.
Get them in. That's right. Awesome. All right. Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, guys. Yep.
So Japanese maples, these are about 3 foot tall, and they're $10.99. So $10.99. So if you've always wanted to have a beautiful Japanese maple, if you want that lovely Zen Japanese feel in your garden, $10.99. Don't hold back. Plant a couple of them. Get that Japanese feel in your garden. Grow them in a pot. Grow them on the balcony. Japanese maples, $10.99. Fantastic value.
And thanks to everyone who's joined us. If you're enjoying this live so far, leave us a like. Make sure to share it. We like to help others discover these amazing deals for if you know someone who's doing up their garden and they want to get their plants done at a great price, this is definitely the way to do it through the Tutu Many Plants live sale event.
Now what we've got here is a grafted weeping birch, beautiful quality grafted weeping birches. They're hanging halfway down to the ground. They're 5 foot tall, and your weeping silver birch, bare rooted, is just $99.99. Now what you'll find is you go into a nursery in summer when they're in pots, they look gorgeous, but they're $200 and $300. So right now, get bare rooted and get yourself a weeping birch for $99.99. Weeping birches, $99.99.
Yeah. Where are they? $200? Did you say?
Oh, $200 or $300 in the summer in pots.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's right. They got heaps. They look great as a centerpiece too. Those ones.
Now, claret ashes have been in short supply. It's been really hard to get hold of a claret ash. Claret ash are really tough. They have that beautiful claret colour. Claret was a really popular wine back in the day, but these days that claret is a mixture of kind of Shiraz and other bits and pieces.
One of our viewers told us what was in it once.
Yeah, but what it is, if you think not claret, think like Shiraz. This is like a Shiraz coloured. Has that beautiful deep Shiraz colour. It's amazing. And so if you've got a farm, if you've got a hot sunny spot, a windy spot, a difficult spot, and you want a big tough tree with fantastic autumn colour, you can't go wrong. And these beautiful claret ashes are just $49.99.
Yeah, beautiful.
And weeping, this is your silver birch.
Yeah.
And these are
they're the 6 foot ones?
These are the 6 footers, and they're $29.99. Now that's where you're saving. That's why you want to get bare rooted, because in the summer a 6 foot birch in a 16 inch pot is going to be a couple $100. Right now, $29.99. So if you're dreaming about an avenue of silver birches, if you wanted to have a little forest, people plant them in forests, other people plant them in clumps. Yeah. So if you wanted a forest or a clump of silver birches, now's the time to get them. $29.99 get you a 6 foot silver birch. Yeah. And these are the ones that get the beautiful white trunks, the lovely fine lacy foliage, beautiful golden autumn colour. I think silver birches are one of the prettiest trees that we grow in Melbourne, and they're one of the most popular trees in Melbourne. So silver birches, $29.99, 6 foot tall.
Yeah, fantastic value. Only on the Tutu Many Plants live sale event, and limited quantities do apply.
Now here we've got your Gleditsia Shade Master. Your Gleditsia Shade Master, they're 6 foot tall, and they're $59.99. So $59.99, they're 6 foot tall. This is a beautiful, slightly weeping, beautiful fine foliage, green, lacy tree. Very, very tough, fast growing, and makes a beautiful shade tree. Doesn't sucker, doesn't have any terrible vices. Wonderful tree to have. Gleditsia Shade Master, 6 foot tall, $59.99.
All right, Tutu Many Plants live sale event. You can shop for any of these products over at hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now we've got your Gleditsia Sunburst, your Sunburst Gleditsia. Now your Sunburst Gleditsia has beautiful, there's one there, look at it on the screen there, beautiful golden weeping foliage, a gorgeous tree. And what's great about the Sunburst Gleditsia, it's a small to medium sized tree. So if you want fabulous golden foliage, you've got a slightly weeping habit, a beautiful shade tree that doesn't grow too big, and a lovely bit of bright golden silver sort of lemon lime colour. Gleditsia Sunburst, fabulous tree to have. So there we are, Gleditsia Sunburst, and they are $59.99.
All right, welcome to our live sale event, guys. Live auction on in the background for a $1,000 weeping cherry as well, happening live.
Capital pears. Now, capital pears, look at this capital pear here, $49.99, and it's 6 foot tall. So 6 foot tall capital pears, $49.99. You can't go wrong. Plant an avenue, plant a screen. Capital pears are your tall, narrow growing pears, and they have beautiful burgundy autumn colour, fabulous white blossom in the spring, beautiful column type shape, and their capital pears just $49.99.
Okay, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants.
We need to sack that wrapper.
Trees here.
So here we've got the Cleveland ornamental pear. The Cleveland ornamental pear grows into a sort of a column shape with a slight point on the top and a bit of a fat bottom, a sort of a teardrop shape. And these make a beautiful avenue. If you're in a very windy area, some pear trees can break up in the wind. Your Cleveland pear is the #1 pear for holding together in a windy spot, not breaking, losing branches or anything like that. So beautiful teardrop shape, sort of upright column shape one, fabulous autumn colour. Cleveland ornamental pear is actually the most popular ornamental pear on the planet. So your Cleveland ornamental pear, $49.99 and 6 foot tall, great value. And here we have your Manchurian pear. Now your Manchurian pear is great. The Manchurian pear is the first one to blossom. So Manchurian pears will be blossoming in another couple of weeks. It's the first one to get its leaves. It's the first one to autumn colour. So Manchurian pear is first, and it's also a beautiful spreading tree. And it's also, if you wanted to pleach, if you want to go like a hedge on a stick or hedge your ornamental pears, Manchurian pears are the best ones for pleaching. The first to flower, the first to leaf, the first to autumn colour, and the best one to sort of trim up into a hedge or a pleat sort of a shape. So Manchurian pear is and also the best one if you want to have an ornamental pear that's a beautiful spreading tree, your Manchurian pear, low height on top, very wide and spreading. So Manchurian pears, and your Manchurian pear is just $49.99. So $49.99.
All right, check it out as part of our Tutu Many Plants live sale events.
Yeah. Now here we have your mop top robinia. We've got beautiful photos there of the mop top robinia. Your mop top robinia is the classic. It's the thing that children draw. It's the ball on a stick tree. Now what's great about mop top robinias is you plant one of these, within a year or two it'll have a beautiful thick trunk and a big round head, a couple of meters around. So your mop top robinia establishes really quickly. So if you say you're building a house on a new vacant block and it looks all empty and terrible, plant mop tops, and within 2 years your property will look established. So lovely round lush green ball on stick, and they stand up to poor soil, they stand up to heat, they stand up to wind. They're really, really tough. The only thing they don't like is swampy sort of country. So don't plant them into sort of a swampy hollow, but you find they're fast and tough and gives your place an established look in no time. So mop top robinia, just $99.
Yeah, and even though those mop tops kind of look like sticks now, they're going to be nice and fluffy and bushy soon, won't they?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, just quickly a question from Ange asking, what are some good combo plants to go with magnolias for the front of home?
Okay, say you're going for I'm just doing a garden design. I just was doing a garden design minutes before I started this, and they were planting some magnolias, some little gems along the side of the house.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to put plum gorgeous between them. So they're lovely purple, and I said to give them a snip and they'll grow 1.2 meters wide and only 60 or 70 centimeters tall.
Okay, amazing. There you go, Anja. Hopefully you got to hear the answer to that.
Now here we've got a golden elm. A golden elm is a fabulous spreading tree that has beautiful lemony gold foliage. It's very, very hardy. It'll take wind. It'll take difficult spots.
Get the camera
and it has the most beautiful, and this is a great tree to plant as an avenue on your farm, plant them as a specimen tree. If you want a big, fast-growing specimen tree with lovely golden foliage, you can't beat a golden elm. And these golden elms here are just $49.99. Get you a beautiful golden elm. Now here we have Tutu rock lilies. Now Tutu rock lilies, 6-inch pot. Now your Tutu is the rock lily that's more compacted. Some of your rock lilies go a bit tall and scraggy. Tutu is a sort of a compact form of the rock lily that's really, really neat and nice. And your Tutu rock lily is just $7.99. Now normally they're about $15-16, and they grow good in the shade. If you've got a big shady tree, you want to grow something underneath. Maybe you've got a house that faces south and you want something very nice in front of your south-facing house. Go to Prunus. So for beautiful foliage, lovely sprays of white flowers. For beautiful foliage and lovely sprays of white flowers, you can't beat Tutu. And what happens? Tutu grows and spreads and clumps up, and so it's a wonderful plant for the shade. It gives you beautiful. It's evergreen, the foliage, so you've got foliage year round, and you've got in springtime beautiful sprays of white flowers. Tutu, and a great price at $7.99.
All right, welcome to Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Now here we've got the Faulkner box ball. Now your Faulkner box is a sort of a lovely glossy, I think it's related to your Japanese box. It's a light coloured box with beautiful glossy foliage, and normally it's costing hundreds of dollars for a box ball.
Yeah.
These beautiful box balls here are just $69.99. That's the best price box balls on the planet. So $69.99, fabulous price box ball.
And these were discovered just down the road in Faulkner.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
first batch of them.
Yeah, that's right. Discovered in Faulkner, just down the road there. Now here we've got a rare, hard to get plant. This is your lemon lime coprosma. Now your lemon lime coprosma, beautiful year round. You've got beautiful green and gold foliage. It's really, really tough. Hedge it, grow it as a ball, grow it in a pot, grow it in the garden. If you want a lovely lemon lime contrast in the garden, these are terrific. So lemon lime coprosma, very, very rare, very hard to get. Nice big plants, $24.99. Take a good look at that. Beautiful lemon lime coprosma. Get a bit of lemon lime into your garden.
All right, guys, welcome to go on, Chris.
A lot of your coprosmas sort of have a hot red sort of look to them.
Yeah.
Your lemon lime gives you that sort of modern, cool look.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's got that the glossy foliage really helps it to sort of stand out. All right, guys, we've got a live auction happening in the background as well for a Prunus falling snow weeping cherry, 1.8 meters tall in a 155 litre tub, valued at $1,000 or $999.99.
Yeah. Let's have a look at that here. Let's have a look at this here. There it is. There. This is your falling snow weeping cherry. It's about, I reckon, about a week after we deliver this to the new customer, it's going to be covered in amazing white blossom. Your friends will be amazed. You won't, and this will make the centerpiece for your garden or courtyard.
Yeah.
It's an incredible tree. You could spend all day going around the nurseries of Melbourne, and very, very few nurseries are going to have a beautiful weeping cherry this good. And certainly, if you went to Manning's Hardware, there wouldn't be a fraction of this size. So a beautiful, amazing advanced weeping cherry, a one-off centerpiece for your garden, going to be covered in fabulous white blossom within a week or so.
Yeah.
And at any rate, right now, how much is the bidding on it?
$180.10 is the current highest bid.
It's only $180.10. Now this is a $999 tree. I reckon somebody's going to be getting a real bargain today. So
someone called Chris snuck in with the 10-cent bid. It wasn't you, was it?
No, it wasn't me. No.
No, they're not the highest bidder anyway. Yeah. A highest bidder at the moment is Junaid with a $10 bid.
Right, okay, so somebody, you've got to get organised if you want to get this. This is going to be a one-off opportunity. You'll be able to tell one day you'll be bouncing your grandkids on your knee and you tell them about how you got that weeping cherry that day.
Yeah, and I'll give a little bit of an insider's tip for all of those of you who are watching us live, because it varies the actual people who are on that page varies compared to who's watching us live. So for those of you who are watching us live right now, when that timer ends, doesn't mean the auction's ended.
It started.
It started, yeah. We're basically taking the highest bid after the timer ends, and Chris will gavel strike 3 times to the highest bidder. And you can do a minimum bid of 10 cents, maximum bid of $10 basically. So enjoy the auction in the background. Oh, thank you to Rhodey, just sent you a rose.
Oh,
2 roses actually, thank you. JR22 was asking, any English or Japanese box in the special today?
No, but you know something? If you're after English box, we've got 6-inch pot English box, and we've got thousands of them here in stock right now, so ready for a big weekend. And we have the best price, certainly in Melbourne, certainly in Victoria. 6-inch pot English box, $4.99.
Oh, that's crazy.
So $4.99. Yeah, it's not on this particular sale, but it's on sale in the nursery. $4.99, 6-inch pot English box, and somebody could actually get a tray and we'll show him.
Yeah, okay, we'll show you how good these 6-inch pot English box. What about Japanese box?
Japanese box, I've got a beautiful big 8-inch pot Japanese box. I don't know if they're on sale this week, but they're $16.99, and they're about 55, 60 centimeters tall.
That's
so
huge.
Big, beautiful Japanese box for $16.99, and they're the Japanese box, the ones with the big light green leaves.
That's right. All right, there you go, JR22. For anyone that misses Chris's answers on today's live, or you want to catch up on it, you can rewatch this live at any time over at YouTube. Just search for Hello Plants on YouTube, and we'll publish this live as soon as we're finished broadcasting. All right, we can move on to that next one there.
Here
we're waiting for the English box to come in. Yeah,
here we've got. Here's our English box. This is our one of our best looking staff here, and don't show them yourself. Show them the box. Yeah, look at that English box, $4.99. If you can find a better deal, I'll eat my hat. In fact, I'll eat my tutu if you can find a better deal than that.
They're pretty good for $4.99. It's crazy.
Yeah, so $4.99, and that was good looking suman. Yeah,
handsome suman.
Yeah. And now what we've got is Escalone Ivea. Now Escalone Ivea, beautiful informal style. If you wanted a cottage hedge, a kind of a hedge with a bit of casualness, a hedge that's sort of somewhere between say 1 metre and 2 metres in height, one that has white flowers, beautiful sprays of white flowers on it for 5 or 6 months of the year, just flowers and flowers and flowers and flowers, beautiful dark green foliage. It'll take heat, wind, frost, poor soils. It's very, very hardy, very easy to grow, fast growing. Escalone Ivea, great hedging plant. Plant them about 70 centimetres apart, and beautiful big 8-inch pots are just $16.99.
Yeah, and welcome to all of you to our Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Now what we've got here is the Tom Thumb, and these Tom Thumbs are just $6.99. That's right, $6.99 for Tom Thumb. And so $6.99, and look, have a look at that. Take a look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. $6.99 Tom Thumb. Fabulous. So there we are. Now Tom Thumb is an alternative to English box. It grows at twice the speed of English box. It's greener and lusher all year round, and it's tougher than English box. It'll take a bit of heat, a bit of salt, a bit of poor soil, some hot sun. Really, really tough. If you live sort of out the back of Shepparton or Kyalla or somewhere like that, you'll find, even in Bendigo, you'll find that this is tougher than English box, faster and easier to grow, and I'd plant these at the rate of 4 per metre, and $6.99 is a fabulous price, so you can't go wrong at $6.99 for your Tom Thumb. Now what we've got here is your Designer Verde, your tractor seat, 8-inch pots. These are really good. These must have just come in. These are the best ones I've seen for weeks. This is the trendiest, hardest to get, sexiest plant on the market, and these are just $29.99. So $29.99 gets you a beautiful tractor seat plant.
Yeah.
Really fabulous.
Yeah, all the rage at the moment in the gardening world.
Yeah. They like to grow in the shade, and they give you that beautiful lush leafy look. The leaves can get quite big and really nice. $29.99 for tractor seat.
Are they a thirsty plant, or are they?
Yes.
Yeah,
They like shade and water and a bit of fertiliser.
Okay.
Grow them in a pot, grow them in the garden, but get that sort of cool, sexy look in the garden with...
Where did they originate from? Like they just became popular out of nowhere, sort of, didn't they?
Yeah. Somebody started growing them, and they were just the right look for the moment, you know.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, they're quite beautiful. Large leaves.
Yeah, really nice. Now here we've got
What do we got here?
hydrangea.
Oh yeah.
Hydrangea. Now we've got. We'll do this all together. What we've got. What? What is it? Wow.
Green 9-buck. There we go.
So here we've got a green 9-buck. Looks like a hydrangea, but it ain't. I thought it was a hydrangea.
I thought it was a snowball hydrangea.
Now your 9-buck. I remember when I was a kid. My parents and my grandmother took me up to Mount Macedon to inspect some of the big gardens up there. And I was only a little kid just walking. But the plant that impressed me most was the 9-buck. I just love them. People had them on their lawn under their deciduous trees. And your 9-buck is a great landscaping plant. What it does, it grows about 1.5 metres tall and it grows about 1.8 metres round and makes this beautiful leafy luscious mound. White flowers, beautiful white flowers, a bit like a hydrangea in spring. Fabulous, unbelievable golden autumn colour in the autumn, and then these lovely sort of golden brown stems in the winter, so that arch over. So it's a really wonderful landscape plant, very, very old-fashioned. You don't see them round much anymore, but if you've got a spot for a lovely, spreading, graceful, low-maintenance plant, perhaps it's under an elm tree or under a big poplar tree or something like that, you can't go wrong with the green 9-buck. So there you go, the Podocarpus green 9-buck, and these are just $16.99.
Relly's asking, do you have any Cymbidium orchids?
Cymbidium orchids? No, I don't. I would love to, but I don't. Okay, so here we've got the Crimson Century Maple. Your Crimson Century Maple is just $199.99, and that's a steal. This is 8 foot tall. Now, what's going to happen in maybe about a month's time, the new leaves are going to emerge and they're going to be just off black, just a hint of purple, and then they're going to turn a lovely rich purple, then they're going to turn a sort of a reddy brown, a purpley brown, all different colours all through the season, and this tree grows into a beautiful column. It's a very classy tree. Put them at the entrance of your property, plant them in a clump in the lawn, plant 3 of them together or plant them as an avenue. They're an amazing tree and they're called Crimson Century, a great way to get a bit of colour in the garden. And when I've done garden designs, I'll often put a sort of like a silver ground cover underneath and they can look quite spectacular. So Crimson Century, 8 foot tall, $199.99. Now here we've got a Sensation Maple, and it is, now your Sensation Maple is a fast growing, tough maple. It'll grow in the worst soil you can find. It'll grow in the windiest, most difficult spot. It'll grow in the hottest, driest spot you can find. It'll grow almost anywhere. It's really, really tough. But that's not what's sensational about the Sensation Maple. Apart from, we're going to give you a sensational price. These are beautiful big plants. We're going to give you a sensational price, but your Sensation Maple, what's sensational about it is at the end of January, it'll just start to autumn colour, and it'll autumn colour slowly, the autumn colour will intensify, and you know that it won't reach a climax until the end of May, and at the end of May you'll have the most amazing colour, and then into June the leaves will start to drop. So this gives you autumn colour longer than any other autumn colour tree that I know of. Basically from the end of January till the end of May you've got fantastic colour in the garden, and this is a fast growing tree. It grows quite tall, quite a spreading tree, and unbelievably hardy. So if you're looking for a tough avenue tree that's absolutely gorgeous, think Sensation Maple. And these ones here, they're 2 metres tall and they are just $59.99. So $59.99 gets you an amazing Sensation Maple.
All right, Tutu Many Plants live sale events. It's all happening here in the background. Electronics frying and all sorts of things.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. All right. That's what happens when you're live.
So here we've got the moss white silver birch. Now your moss white silver birch was named by an old nurseryman. He's been gone for over 30 years. He says he stopped growing trees and went to that great nursery in the heavens. But anyway, he named this birch. So this is the most beautiful white trunk birch you can have. And these days, landscape architects you just love the moss white birch. They use it with modern buildings, with old style buildings. They plant them in clumps, avenues. It's a wonderful tree that grows straight and beautiful, ends up with a beautiful white trunk. It doesn't get black cracks in it like a normal birch. So your moss white birch, this is a great price. It's 8 or 9 foot tall and it's $199.99. Now the thing is, people could be watching this and they could be thinking, but I live out there in Ruffy, or I live in Seymour.
What are they going to do?
Or I live in Leongatha, and I love these plants. How can I get these plants? What can I do?
Yeah, so get on the computer, type in helloplants.com.au into your web browser, and you'll be taken to our website where you can purchase any and all of these plants you've seen here today. The best way to get across though to this particular sale is when you go to our website. There's a huge button which you can't miss in the middle of the screen, big bright and red, which says live auction bid now. Yes, there is an auction happening right now, but if you click on that and scroll down, you'll find all of these amazing specials Chris has gone over. Limited quantities to apply. Current bid for that beautiful $999 weeping cherry is now $190.10. Any and all of these products, you can, if you're in Raffy or wherever you said, Chris, all of these products can be purchased on our website.
Yeah, but that's not the important thing. Say you spend over $299, we've got free delivery over most of Victoria, but it's not just free delivery. What happens? Look at this. You get a free weeping cherry. This is a $100 weeping cherry, and it is absolutely free when you spend over $299. So you could be out in Ruffy, you pick out a couple of them sensational maples and a few nice ground covers, maybe a Congo lilac, put it all together, you spent $299. We're going to run the van out to you, and it's a good looking van, I'll tell you that. We're going to run that van out to your place, and the bloke is going to have a free weeping cherry on the side for you.
That's right.
There is not a better deal. Go down to Manning's, spend $299, get it, and say, where's my free delivery? Where's my free weeping cherry? And they'll say, get nicked.
That's not all, Chris. What about if you spent $100 online or in store? What would happen?
Oh, well, that's amazing. Say you spent $100. Say you
couldn't get up to $299 and you spent just over $100.
Look, drive down and see me. You're spending $100. You need a couple of bags of potting mix and maybe one of them sensation maples. And I'm going to chuck in your choice this weekend. You come in, your choice. You're going to have this beautiful. Now this is a chef's choice rosemary. The fragrance, I can smell it from here, is the most fragrant, the most tasty, the most beautiful rosemary in the world. A gorgeous looking plant. Have a look at that. I'm going to give it to you for free. It's a $30 chef's choice rosemary. You come down here this weekend, you spend over $100, and this chef's choice rosemary is yours. That's right, it's yours, this chef's choice. Or say you don't want a chef's choice. We've got chuck in this beautiful lemon tree, a $30 lemon tree for free. So
get a lemon or a chef's choice.
And like that, this lemon tree, it's so good. It even has lemons. Look.
Wow, that tiny little tree has a lemon on it. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. So anyway, so come in, spend over $100, and get a chef's choice rosemary. That's a beautiful rosemary. You can't hardly get that rosemary anywhere. It's very rare, very wonderful.
We got the last of them, I think, in Victoria.
Yeah. And what it is. Well, I mean, down here we're also doing free garden designs this weekend. So nobody is keener for your business. We're the only nursery I know of that employs a gorilla during their live sales.
Yeah, direct from the Congo as well.
Yeah, direct from the Congo. Yeah. it was the gorilla mating season. We had to pay extra to get him to come over.
No, we got the gorilla now.
Yeah,
we had to send him back because it was mating season.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so
He's busy at the moment.
Yeah. So anyway, so there we are. This is and now that we've got some. Now this is your forest pansy. Your forest pansy is one of the most sought after rare trees. In summer, one this size in a pot can cost $200 or $300, but this forest pansy here is just $119.99. Forest pansies have beautiful pink blossom in spring, followed by gorgeous dark purple summer foliage. They're a wonderful, rare, beautiful tree, expensive, hard to get, and right now $119.99.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful foliage on those. Check them out. Limited quantities do apply in the Tutu Many Plants live sale event.
Now, the last couple of years, it's been really hard to get a ruby lace claditsia, but we've got them. Ruby lace claditzias. Now, your ruby lace claditsia is a beautiful, small weeping tree. Oh, it's a sort of slightly weeping tree with beautiful burgundy purple foliage, and it's a fine lacy foliage. Gorgeous tree. This is your burgundy. That's it there. So anyway, so your ruby lace claditsia 10-inch pot, just $39.99. So $39.99 gets you a ruby lace claditsia. Now, one thing I reckon looks fantastic is we've got the sunburst claditsia, I think, for $49.99, $59.99.
Yeah.
And if you put a sunburst and a ruby lace together, the result is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Burgundy and gold together, absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, that'd look really good together, actually. So they're $49.99, the ruby lace? Yeah.
Now, that was a fabulous range of bare rooted, and so this is the time of year when you can get bare rooted and save big.
That's right. And there's only a little bit of time left too, so if you've been thinking about getting some of these advanced trees at spectacular prices like those 6-foot silver birch you mentioned before for only $30 a pop, like now's the time if you really are doing up your garden. Bare rooted trees is the way to go. Bare rooted roses is ready to go on the ground now. All right, we'll carry on with this.
Now here you've got your Cocos Island palm. Your Cocos Island palm grows anywhere in Victoria. They're really tough. Growing down by the beach, grow them out in the middle of Victoria, grow them up in Horsham. In Horsham, as long as you give them a bit of a drink, they'll do fantastic. They'll take the frost, they'll take the heat, they'll take the wind. And it's amazing because they come from an equatorial climate, but for some reason they do really, really well anywhere in Victoria.
That's really weird, yeah.
I've seen beautiful ones everywhere, and it gives you that.
Are they on St Kilda Beach? Is that those ones? Same ones,
no, I think they're date palms.
Oh, they're date palms.
But
okay.
Yeah, but your Cocos Island palm seems to do very, very well anywhere in Victoria. It's really, really tough, and it's like a lot of people, they overlook this one and they plant the Bangalow palm, which in a tough inland spot, hot and windy or cold and frosty, that doesn't do so well. But you'll find that this is an amazingly versatile palm that'll grow almost anywhere. And your Cocos Island palm, just $34.99 for a nice big bushy one. Look, I'm 1.8 metres tall. It's a nice big bushy one.
All right, welcome to our sale, guys. Checking out our
Now, the other palm that does really, really well anywhere in Victoria is the Washington palm. Now, your Washington palm, beautiful red trunk on it. It gives you that, this is the one that grows natively in Palm Springs. So if you want that cool LA Palm Springs look, that movie star look in your garden, whack in a couple of these Washington palms. They're not a tropical palm, they're a Los Angeles, Palm Springs kind of desert kind of palm, and they'll take hot inland conditions. They'll take a bit of salt, a bit of drought, a bit of poor soil. They're one of the toughest palm trees around. They have these gorgeous big fans, and they're called a Washington palm. And we've got a 12-inch pot Washington palm here for just $30. That's incredible. A 10-inch for $39.99. So a 10-inch for $39.99.
All right. Yeah. Welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live sale event, guys.
And here you've got your 8-inch pot Gardenia Magnifica. Now, your Magnifica is a tall growing gardenia with a big lush foliage and a big white fragrant flower. So if you're dreaming of a gardenia that perhaps grows 1 metre to 2 metres tall, it's your Gardenia Magnifica, and it is magnificent. Big lush green foliage, big white fragrant flowers. Have a look at these flowers here. It's like a rose, and it's fabulously bright. Look at those flowers there. So that's your Gardenia Magnifica. It's in an 8-inch pot.
When are they going to flower?
What's that?
When do they flower?
In mid-spring.
Okay. Not long
And you get quite a long flowering. And these Gardenia magnificas are just $25.99. So $25.99 gets you a beautiful Gardenia magnifica.
Beautiful. Check it out on our sale, guys. Shop now. Limited quantities do apply at these prices.
Now, the Happy Wanderer is one of the most popular climbers around. It's an evergreen climber, but there's a variant of the Happy Wanderer. What it is this is called your Happy Duo, is a variant of the Happy Wanderer. And what your Happy Duo does is what they do is they plant a cutting of a white one called a whiteout, and they plant that with the Happy Wanderer, and they come together. And have a look at that. And normally when you put two different climbers together, one climber will drown the other climber, but your happy duo, it's like the perfect marriage. They just go together wonderfully. And you plant this and it'll cover a whole big giant, they like to grow on a trellis or on some wire, but this will cover a whole big area, and the two will intertwine perfectly, and years from now you'll still have a lovely collection of purple and white flowers. So Happy Duo is like a happy marriage of two different climbers that give you two different colors mixed together. Beautiful evergreen climber, grows in the shade, grows in the sun, grows in poor soil, easy and fast to grow. Happy Duo, and these are just $33.99. So $33.99 gets you a beautiful Happy Duo.
Alright guys, welcome to the Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to like this live as well.
Now, Avon View lavender, if you want a specimen lavender or you want a hedging lavender and you want a lavender one of the longest flowering lavenders of all, it's your Avon View. And if you want a lavender that doesn't grow too big, if you want to keep it, say, somewhere between 90 centimeters and 1.2 centimeters, 1.2 meters, you'll find your lavender. And your Avon View has these lovely little fairy wings. Look at that. Look at those little fairy wings there. And we've got great big bushy ones. You can plant these in a pot on your balcony. You can enjoy the fragrance, enjoy the flowers. Gorgeous, wonderful thing to have. And your Avon View lavender in an 8-inch pot, beautiful big pots, just $19.99. So $19.99.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous there on the Tutu Many Plants live sale event.
Now what we've got here is your Congo lilac. Now your Congo lilac is just $29.99. That's a fabulous price. Lilacs are that beautiful, old-fashioned, almost forgotten plant, and they grow into a very small tree or a big bush, and they're covered in beautiful, fragrant flowers in the springtime. You can cut them and bring them indoors. They're a wonderful thing to have. And your Congo lilac, it's the darkest, deepest, richest coloured one of all. Your Congo lilac is just $29.99.
Alright, perfect. Check it out on our Tutu Many Plants live sale event, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Now here we've got your Cora Brandt lilac in a 10-inch pot, just $29.99. So $29.99 gets you a Cora Brandt lilac. Cora Brandt is an amazing, fragrant white lilac. It
looks beautiful.
If you're going for a green and white garden and you want something really exotic, maybe you're doing a Hampton style garden, you can't go wrong with a Cora Brandt. And normally you'd expect to pay at least $70 for a nice one of these. This Cora Brandt here is just $29.99.
Yeah, incredible. Looks really nice, actually. Green and white garden.
Now, here we've got the Sweetheart Lilac. Your Sweetheart Lilac is just $29.99. So $29.99 gets you a beautiful Sweetheart Lilac. So your Sweetheart Lilac is an amazing sort of pink bud white flower. Lovely mixer of sort of mauvey pinks and whites. Gorgeous mix. Look at it on the screen. They're absolutely fabulous. This would be fabulous in a Hampton style garden. Beautiful little tree to have in a cottage garden. And your Sweetheart Lilac, again, just $29.99. You can't go wrong. Sweetheart Lilac, $29.99. Yeah. Now here we've got grafted chestnuts. Now my favourite way to eat chestnut is chestnut soup. Gorgeous soup, wonderful thing to have. But you might like roasted chestnuts. They're wonderful. And what it is to get the biggest and best chestnuts, you need a grafted chestnut. and this one is called the April Gold Chestnut. It's bare rooted and it's just $59.99. So $59.99 gets you an April Gold Chestnut.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Get your chestnut. We don't normally have chestnuts, do we?
Not very often. And here you've got the Wandilligon Wonder. Now your Wandilligon Wonder, this was probably the best chestnut tree, the most famous chestnut tree in Victoria.
Yeah.
In a little place out the back of Bright called Wandilligon, and it used to produce nearly a ton of chestnuts, great big beautiful chestnuts every year, and it's called the Wandilligon Wonder. Well, this is where they've taken a little piece of grafting wood from the Wandilligon Wonder, and here it is now. You can have the Wandilligon Wonder in your garden.
What, they just grew
or on your
them,
farm.
They propagated them, did they?
Well, yeah, it was just the best chestnut in Wandilligon.
Yeah.
Somebody probably got hold of a really good chestnut maybe 100 years ago or something like that. The Wandilligon Wonder would be very old now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
so
great.
Wandilligon Wonder is just $59.99. So if you want a real wonder in your garden, get a Wandilligon Wonder and have beautiful chestnuts. Make chestnut soup, roast chestnuts on the fire. Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, live auction is
Wandilligon Wonder, big nuts and lots of them. April Gold, again, another beautiful big nuts and nice high yield.
live auction is heating up, guys. Keep your bids rolling in for that $999 weeping cherry.
Yeah. Now here we've got a beautiful black mulberry called Hicks Fancy. Now what you'll find is Hicks Fancy is a very strong grower, and it has beautiful berries just like a blackberry, and it'll be covered in beautiful blackberry type berries. And so your Hicks Fancy, and these are beautiful big plants, and what you'll be amazed, if you plant a Hicks Fancy within 2 or 3 years, you'll have a lovely big shade tree, gorgeous looking shade tree that's covered in beautiful sort of blackberries, and
Wow.
they're tasty. You can make mulberry pie, mulberry jam. There's all sorts of mulberry products that you can make, and
All right, we're
And-
ready to
Yeah.
get our gorillas action
what
on.
we could do is get a banana for the gorilla, and people could watch the effect that the banana has on a gorilla. I've got some bananas around there, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
beautiful.
let's grab a banana for the gorilla. I got them in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
we're getting you a banana gorilla.
Yeah, it's
don't we?
amazing what a
Gorilla.
banana does for your gorilla.
12V.
Nobody will believe what a banana
that.
could. A
We're
banana could
inflating
do.
the gorilla now with a banana.
Yeah. So here we are. Look at this. Look what a banana does to your gorilla.
quick, give
So
the
here
banana
we
to the
are.
gorilla.
Here's a
He started inflating just at the thought of it.
yeah. Look at that. Look what it does. Look what the banana does to the
Do
gorilla.
we see? I don't know if they were filming it as it happened. They might have missed it. That's all right.
So there we are. The gorilla was all shrunken, and
Did we get that on camera, the shrunken gorilla, or what? Yeah. Great. Hey, Leaf Jordan says, I'm Luke Jordan's son from Prestige Plants.
oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, it's Leaf. Luke Jordan's son.
Yeah. So
Yeah, hello.
Luke runs the nursery for Prestige.
Yeah.
Up in Alstonville.
Where is that?
Alstonville. Oh, it's in northern New South Wales.
Oh, okay.
God's own country.
Must be really nice
And
up
a lot
there.
of our plants come from up there.
Say hello to, is it Leaf? I hope I'm saying it right.
Luke. Leaf. Yeah.
No, the
Hello.
son of Luke. It's,
Hello, Leaf. Say good day to Luke for us.
There you go.
Great nurseryman.
Nice name too. I love that name.
So here we've got the Corrigiola olive. Corrigiola olive, if you want a serious olive for oil production and table olives, a fast big one that's going to produce lots of olives, get yourself a Corrigiola olive. And these ones here are good size, and they're just $29.99.
Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, guys. Keep the sale rolling. Got gorillas, bananas.
Yeah. Now, if you've always, say you've just got one of them little patios or courtyards, and you've always wanted to have a fruit tree, this is a dwarf fruit tree. And this fruit tree is only going to grow about 1.5 meters tall. Get a half wine barrel, put some petunias in it, and have some beautiful flowers, and then have some fabulous spring blossom followed by some beautiful nectarines. So there it is, a dwarf nectarine, just $44.99, and anybody can have, even if you've only got a little tiny courtyard, anybody with a nice pot can grow themselves a nectarine.
Yeah, small dwarf plant with large juicy fruits.
Yeah.
Tutu Many Plants.
Now here you've got your Satsuma plum. Now your Satsuma plum is self-pollinating, and it has beautiful purple on the outside, purple on the inside, a beautiful sort of sweet but tangy flavour, fast-growing plum, highly productive. It's a Japanese plum that was developed by Luther Burbank and promoted, and it's been perhaps the most popular plum in the world ever since. So the Satsuma plum, purple on the inside, purple on the outside, and we've got the Satsuma plum for just $44.99, and it's bare rooted.
All right, check us out on our Tutu Many Plants live sale event, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Now here we've got a dwarf nectarine, and it is $44.99. So $44.99 gets you a dwarf nectarine. What is it? A self-pollinating almond. So this is not a dwarf nectarine. This is a self-pollinating almond. It's an almond that normally you have to buy, and it's a dwarf almond. So instead of having to buy two great big almonds to get almonds in your backyard, you buy this little dwarf. It's self-pollinating, and it is just $44.99.
All right, Tutu Many Plants.
Oh, $129.99. So it's just $129.99 for a self-pollinating dwarf almond.
Yes, we are live, guys. All the shenanigans happening in the background.
Yeah. We've got a crazed banana-eating gorilla.
Crazed banana-eating gorilla. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Please leave us a like, share this live, help others discover this live. These are really some of the best gardening deals in Victoria. You definitely don't want to miss out on some of these too.
And it's not just like, you see this pomegranate here, this wonderful pomegranate. There's big, beautiful red fruits. Pomegranate is almost a beautiful ornamental tree that produces lovely fruit as well. And your wonderful pomegranate is just $29.99. But if you're checking out these bargains and you're thinking you want to get these bargains, you can buy them online, and over most of Victoria, if you spend $299, you can get free delivery. So free delivery out to Narrow Warren, free delivery out to Seymour, free delivery down to Leongatha, free delivery right down to the Surf Coast, right down past Geelong. Out to Sunbury, no worries. We love going out to Sunbury.
Yeah.
Yep, so free delivery down to Newport.
Yeah, and then spend over $299 and we're even
and not that you spend $299, you got that free over $299. There's a $100 weeping cherry chucked in for free. It's a beautiful falling snow. It's the baby brother of this fabulous one that we're auctioning today.
That's right.
So a $100 weeping cherry chucked in for free, along with free delivery. No other nursery is keen if you. And if you only want to spend $100, you've got this beautiful chef choice rosemary. Look at that, chucked in absolutely free. So no other nursery provides you with the extra benefits that Hello Hello does.
That's right. Beautiful freebies all around this weekend. Come and check them out. You can come and join us, or you can shop online at hellohelloplants.com.au. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We are live right now. Crazed gorilla with a banana in the background, if you can see it.
That's right.
Off camera on some of the platforms, but trust me, it's there.
So here we've got the tall blue agapanthus. This is the one that grows with a flower probably 1.5 meters tall. The great big blue head on it.
Wait, I don't think we did the pomegranate. Did we do it?
Yeah, we just done the pomegranate. $29.99. The pomegranate is the wonderful pomegranate, 8-inch pot. Nice big plant, $29.99.
Beautiful.
Right. So here we've got the tall blue agapanthus. This is your tall blue agapanthus, a classic Aussie plant. Plant them around the factory, stick them out on the farm, plant a border with them. Big blue flowers just around Christmas and New Year. And classic Aussie look. So tall blue agapanthus, 8-inch pot is just $22.99.
All right, Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Checking out the hottest items here in the sale.
Now here we've got a 12-inch sago palm. This is a big, beautiful sago palm. This will be 4 or 5 years old, and this is just $99. Look what you get there. Look at that, $99. These are great in a pot. They're great in the garden, in a shady spot, a sunny spot. Very, very versatile. And what's good about them is they're a palm tree that ultimately doesn't grow too big. And your sago palm just $99.99.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful on our Tutu Many Plants live sale events. Get it while they're hot. Limited quantities apply for these prices as well.
10-inch pot Gaimea lily. Now your Gaimea lily is a real, it's kind of a grassy lily sort of thing that can be a centerpiece in your garden. So this could be a real centerpiece in the garden. You can even use it for making flower arrangements. It's going to grow about this tall. You can grow it in a pot beside the pool. So grow it in a pot, grow it in the garden. It's a sort of got that architectural look that makes a fabulous centerpiece. And this Gaimea lily here is very exotic and just $79. Look what you get, $79.99. So $79.99 gets you this Gaimea lily.
Yeah, it has a bit of a prehistoric look about it, doesn't it? That
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
You shot some videos with those, didn't you?
I have, yeah.
All right, heating up. The live auction's heating up in the background. If you want to join in, just go to helloplants.com.au and click on the live auction button.
Elijah Blue, a beautiful, neat little blue grass. Great for a border, great for a mass planting. Lovely contrasting plant, and these are just $8.99. So $8.99 gets you a beautiful blue fescue grass.
You'll have to insert some stories, Chris. We're running ahead of schedule.
Right.
Insert a story with a plant or something as you're going along.
Okay, no worries. How are we going with?
Well, we got the live auction on a $999 Prunus falling. Is it a falling snow? Sorry, it's the falling snow whipping cherry, valued at $999, and the current bid is at $202.20. And it's heating up a bit. Looks like Mark from last week has joined the live auction again, popping in the 10-cent bids.
Did Mark win last week?
No, I don't think he did actually. We've got a couple of other people in there as well bidding against Mark. I can't see how many people are in the room because the girl who normally works for us isn't in today, who sets up the auction.
Right.
But can only imagine it's heating up in there, you know, getting the action is starting.
Right. It's starting to warm slightly.
Yeah, 37 minutes to go.
Some slight tension developing.
There is tension, you can feel it in that room.
So here we've got a giant bird of paradise. Now giant bird of paradise is one of the most versatile plants around. You can plant these as a specimen, an exciting specimen that gives you that beautiful tropical feel. They look a bit like a banana plant. You can plant them as a screen or a hedge. You can hedge off the neighbours, plant them in a row, and these beautiful fan leaves will hedge off the neighbours. You can keep them in a pot and plant them and have the pot beside the pool and give yourself that tropical feel around the pool. Or you can even bring them indoors. You know, they make a beautiful indoor plant. They're a gorgeous indoor plant, and they give you that sort of tropical Bali kind of feel right in the house. Put them near the bar and sort of have a margarita and feel like you're off in Mexico or something like that.
That sounds
so
amazing.
There we are, giant bird of paradise. These are normally $179.99. These are just $99.99. So $99.99 gets you a giant bird of paradise, the exciting giant bird of paradise. Wonderful bird of paradise to have.
Yep, check them out as part of our Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Now here we've got the Junker bird of paradise. This has the little tiny leaves, and this is going to have those beautiful bright orange flowers and little tiny, it's sometimes called a narrow leaf one. These are very, very rare and normally very expensive, very hard to get. You see little tiny ones for 50, 60, 70 bucks for little ones you can hardly see. This is a great big advanced one in a 12-inch pot, and it's $59.99. There's never been a better deal on the Junker bird of paradise.
Yep, purchase them as part of our sale over at helloplants.com.au. You can check out this live sale and purchase any of these products.
Let's fill the screen with these. We've got plenty of time. So while I'm talking, you can put all 4 trays of them up here. We'll show them off to their best advantage.
Yeah.
Now what you've got here is the we had a Frenchman in here who couldn't speak proper English.
Yeah.
And he called these sexy frogs.
That's how they say it in France, I think.
Yeah, they call it. They can't because they can't say sexy frogger properly, so they call them sexy frogs. At any rate,
That's right. We're getting them all on there for you, all the
Yeah.
different colours. They look absolutely beautiful. And
So call them what you want as you will. Let's get them all up there. Call them what you want as you will. Call them a saxifraga or call them a sexy frog. And what this is a beautiful green little ground cover. It's a beautiful green little ground cover that that bursts right late winter and into early spring. It bursts into flower, and it flowers for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And you've got this wonderful choice of colours.
yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful here on the Tutu Many Plants live sale event as we check out these items.
Yeah.
Sexy frogs, as you call them, Chris.
So if you want a sexy frog, let's have a look. First of all, I'll show you the different sexy frogs you can get. Here's the white sexy frog. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? If you want a green and white garden, here's your white sexy frog. Isn't that beautiful?
That's the white, yeah.
That's your white sexy frog. Then I think this is my favourite. This is called the Piketty sexy frog.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful, that one actually.
So have a look at this. Piketty, look at that. I love it. White and pink. I think this is my favourite. Now you can plant these as a border. You can grow them in a pot, grow them in a hanging basket. They spread like crazy. You could chop these up. If you enjoyed the flowers on one of these and chopped it up, and then put it in lots of different pots, you could have these as gifts for all your friends next spring. Then you've got the red sexy frog. Now look at this. It's a lovely bright red. Look at this. Red sexy frog. Look at that gorgeous red sexy frog. It flowers a little bit later than the rest. You know what you could do is you could buy a couple of different ones of these and mix them up and grow a beautiful pot or hanging basket of sexy frogs. So sexy frogs, all the go. The French love them. You've got that beautiful sexy frog video. How could a person see the sexy frog video, Evelyn?
You can go to our Hello Instagram and you can saw a French guy wearing the French outfit and click that video so you can saw that video. Sexy frog video.
Yeah, that's right. Go and check out the sexy frog video and you'll be a sexy frog convert. So there we are, sexy frogs. Now, how much do we sell these sexy frogs for? $7.99. Now, I've heard of nurseries selling these for over $10, but down at Hello, you can come in this weekend and you can buy sexy frogs, whatever colour you like, $7.99. And if you were to spend over $100, you would get a free Chef's Choice rosemary, this beautiful fragrant rosemary, this fabulous rosemary, absolutely free when you spend over $100. So you can come down, buy them really cheap sexy frogs, spend over $100 and get yourself a beautiful rosemary. Would you grab a nice big one of those so I could show them what these turn into? Now what we've got here is the lime lava. This is a beautiful plant, your lime lava, and it's an Australian native. And what's great is what you look at, you see a beautiful moss, and you think you have to grow it in the shade, but this is a beautiful moss that loves the sun. It grows up above the snow line, right on the top of the mountain where it's bald with no gum trees and stuff. And it's right up there, and it's exposed to all the hot summer sun. Now if you were to buy one like this and put it in a big pot or put it in a garden, by the end of summer you could have something this size like this, an amazing lime lava just like this. Isn't that amazing?
Wow,
look at that,
beautiful.
Lovely and bumpy, and when you come home from work you can give it a little pat and say hello to your lime lava. You can actually be friends with a lime lava.
Can you give it a name?
Yeah, you could name your lime lava.
Do you know any customers that have named them?
Yeah, I had one customer and they named it Eric. Eric the lime lava.
Believe in Me says hello.
Hello.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Make sure to like this live and share it as well. We really appreciate having you here. Live auction on in the background too. Have some fun with that. as we get through to sale here, guys. Limited quantities do apply on these items, so if you do like anything you see here today, head over to hellohelloplants.com.au, click on the live sale tab and check out all of these incredible items we've got on sale. Vivian Wu is the current highest bidder on that beautiful falling snow whipping cherry. It's going to make a beautiful feature tree. Go Vivian, you got this. You might need to stay out a bit. You might need to put in a few more bids though to stay up there. We're going to announce, we're going to get stuck into the auction in 29 minutes basically.
The important thing is that when the time is up, the auction starts.
Yeah, that's the part most people don't understand, is when the timer ends is when the actual auction really begins.
Yeah, what happens?
When the hammer starts going wild.
Yeah. What happens is I hitch up my skirt, I get out my hammer, and it starts seriously. That's where it gets started. You got to be ready with your bids, otherwise you're not going to get it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've also set a goal over on YouTube, which is for you and the gorilla to have a little dance together as well. If anyone wants to participate in that,
right.
Reach the goal. 5 super chats to get Chris and the gorilla to dance.
Yeah, we love to dance.
No copyright music though.
Right.
So no Frank Zappa, unfortunately. Alright guys, enjoy this live. We'll get through these live sale deals. Alright Chris, we'll get on to that next one. It's the blue chalk
okay,
sticks.
so here we've got your blue chalk stick. Now if you wanted a super duper low maintenance plant, maybe you're going to grow it in a pot, maybe you've got a hot windy spot, maybe you're just going to abandon it down by the back of the factory. You just need something that'll grow there, something that'll maybe fall over an embankment. This is the toughest, roughest plant around, and it gives you that beautiful blue look, and it's called a chalk stick. And a lot of nurseries charge 12, 13, 14 bucks for these. We've got beautiful big ones. I'll show you just how big and how good it is. There it is. Look at the size. Look at the quality. Beautiful chalk stick, pop them down the beach house and with something nice and contrasting. We've got a nice video of these.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah, we really do actually. There's one, I think you were down in Williamstown.
Yeah, that's right. A beautiful
garden,
yeah, fabulous garden where these were the feature.
Yeah.
So done properly, they're cheap, they're tough, they're low maintenance, and they make a gorgeous feature. You just go to how would your person see that?
Yeah, if you head over, probably the best place to search for our videos is actually on YouTube, just because they're one of the best search engines, second best search engine on the planet. So just go to YouTube, search Hello Plants blue chalk sticks, and it would come up.
Yeah, right.
You'd see it straight away.
So Hello Plants blue chalk sticks, and you'll see how good you can make these look. Now don't forget, when you spend $299, and so say you've been checking out, like these are $6.99, great special, much cheaper than what, say you live out in Traralgon, you can't buy these in Traralgon for $6.99, so you need a delivery from Hello. We can help you with your garden project out there in Traralgon. We're up there once a week and we'll drop off your plants to you. And know that if you spend $299, we're going to chuck in a free weeping cherry. Let's show them that weeping cherry. So you're up in Traralgon. Instead of buying your plants expensively up there in Traralgon, you buy them cheap from Hello, and then we get a free delivery up there in Traralgon, and you get this free weeping cherry. So you can have chalk sticks for $6.99. Amazing deals, absolutely amazing deals. A sensation maple, 8 foot tall for $60.
That's awesome.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible.
A ruby lace Cladicea, 5 foot tall. For how much is a ruby lace Cladicea?
That was $59.99, I think.
$49, I reckon.
Was it?
Maybe it was $39. No, $39.99.
Oh, was it a bit cheaper, that one?
Yeah.
Ruby lace. No, $49.99. Yeah,
$49.99. So there you are, a 5 foot ruby lace Cladicea. You'd pay $100 for that up in Traralgon.
Yeah.
So basically, buy your plants here, get a free delivery, and then get a free weeping cherry. How could you go wrong?
No, you couldn't go wrong. Yeah.
The same applies in Bendigo.
Yeah. There you go, Ballarat. Yeah.
Geelong.
Yeah.
Right down there in Geelong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you spend $100 in store or online this weekend, you get a free chef's choice.
Yeah, free chef's choice rosemary. And
your choice.
And this is a special rosemary designed for you to put in a pot outside the kitchen, and got the most amazing fragrance, and it's the most beautiful and unusual
Yes.
rosemary you've ever seen. Look at that, you've never seen another rosemary. It's called a Chef's Choice Rosemary. It's
That's
an
right.
amazing rosemary to have for cooking. Give you that, what's that show on TV, the cooking show?
Which one? There's many. Chef's Kitchen?
Master Chef.
Oh,
Yeah, have that
Master
Master Chef, that Master Chef feeling by having a Chef's Choice Rosemary, not just any old rosemary, having a Chef's Choice Rosemary at your place.
Yeah, check it out in the Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Come into Hello Hello Plants this weekend. We're located at 1477 Sydney Road, Camfield. Enjoy the amazing specials. Get your garden done on the cheap. Get beautiful plants for your garden
Now,
with this sale.
green screen is one of the best, if not one of the best, it's the best lily pilly on the market. When does our new video come out
We've got
on
a
green
bunch
screen?
of new videos on green screen. They will start being published next week, actually.
Okay, so next week we've got videos coming out on green screen, and we show the most beautiful green screen hedge providing privacy in a tiny front garden on a busy city street. It's an interesting
That's right.
story. It's a story lots of people these days with small gardens, people are having to use the front garden for a bit of private, and they need a bit of privacy. Well, green screen is the answer. The reason why green screen is the answer is that the psyllids don't eat it. They're the ones that put the nasty little bumps on the leaves. Those beetles that just rip your hedge to shreds, your hedges to shreds. You shred your hedges.
Do they like the green screen though?
They hate it. They don't touch it. They won't eat it.
Oh, well then that's
It
perfect.
tastes all wrong. So those beetles, so other people, they've got psyllids, they've got beetles ripping up their hedges, but with green screen, beautiful dense fine foliage.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, a lot of people that want a classy looking garden don't want purple or red new growth. Your green screen, green new growth, green old growth, green new growth. So it's green, it's psyllid free, it's beetle free.
Gives it
It
a
doesn't
lush
grow
colour.
too big.
Yeah.
It's lush, it's green, it's dense, it's an amazing hedge. And these green screens here, they're 3 foot tall and they're fabulously cheap. So your green screen lily pilly, just $34.99.
Alright, perfect. Check them out as part of this sale, guys. Tutu Many Plants live sale events.
Now, what we've got here is an evergreen alder. So your evergreen alder in an 8-inch pot is just $19.99. Now, what's interesting about evergreen alders is that they grow in almost any soil, terrible heavy clay. What they like is they like no grass or weed competition. They like plenty of water, little smell of just a tiny smell of fertilizer, and they're away. And you could, if you have no grass or weeds, plenty of water, a little bit of fertilizer, you can grow this tree into a 5-meter screen in 1 year. That's incredible. So 1 year you've got a 5-meter screen. So if you've got next door there's some bloke and he's bloody dumping old car bodies and making the land look terrible, you block him out with these. 5 meters in a year, 5 meters and he's gone. So this is it, your evergreen alder.
1 year and he's gone, you mean?
Yeah, 5 meters and he's gone.
Yeah.
And your evergreen alder, it's a nitrogen fixer. You find flowers and lawns like your cypress. If you grow a cypress hedge there, the grass will go bald, the little shrubs will shrivel up and die. But with evergreen alders, you find your grass still grows, your shrubs still do good, your flowers do lovely. It doesn't seem to rob the garden of vitality like other hedges. So it's a beautiful, fast-growing hedge that actually encourages the growth of lawns and flowers and plants. So evergreen alder, a unique plant, a wonderful plant, 8-inch pot, 3 foot tall, $19.99.
Yep, check them out as part of our Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Checking out our hottest items this week. Limited quantities applying these prices. If you see anything you like here today, honestly, just go over to the
Could you get me a
website.
great big
Start go
sexy
shopping
Glauca?
now on hellohelloplants.com.au.
So here we've got your Glauca pencil pine. Now your Glauca pencil pine is very, very tough. And I reckon if you bought a Glauca pencil pine like this one here, in 18 months it would look like this. And you can plant them as an avenue, you can plant them as a screen, you can put them in a pot. It gives you that Tuscan feeling, that Italian, Mediterranean Tuscan feeling. It's a beautiful tall, narrow screening and hedging plant. And your Glocker pencil pot is just $24.99. $24.99 for the 8-inch pot, not the great big one here. That's a little bit dearer. But there it is there, 8-inch pot, $24.99. And in 18 months, you'll have this.
Yeah, big one.
Isn't that fantastic?
18 months, really?
You'll have screened out those ugly neighbours. You'll have created a beautiful Tuscan feeling avenue up the driveway.
That's
along
incredible.
the fence. Yeah.
That's very fast. I remember you did do a video of a Tuscan garden where they had those lined in the driveway. It looks very good.
Yeah, I love that picture.
Yeah. All right, Tutu Many Plants lifestyle event. Thanks for joining us, guys. Make sure to like this live while we're here as well. We really appreciate it. Helps others discover this live.
Now, Ficus hilli flash. Now, you might wonder why they call this flash. I'll tell you why they call this flash. If you plant this, if you've got an ugly block of flats next door, if you've got a big, tall, 2-story house and they're looking over the fence and they're watching you in your swimming pool like this, they're looking at you like that, you're feeling terrible, your answer is Ficus Flash, because Ficus Flash will knock out that 2-story house in a flash. You'll be able to swim privately in your pool. You'll be able to swim naked in the pool because these Ficus Flash will knock out those neighbours. Yeah.
Completely cover your backyard.
Yeah. So if you want privacy and you want privacy in a flash, you buy Ficus Flash. Now these are big bushy Ficus Flash, and these are just $199 for a big bushy Ficus Flash.
Do they prefer full sun though, or what's the deal with their
your Ficus Flash likes full sun.
Okay.
If you've got shade, just give us a ring and I'll help you with a good shade loving thing that'll cover the
backyard.
Backyard and a flash. Yeah,
there are other choices as well, but yeah, Ficus Flash is good if you want speed.
Now here you've got your Miles Choice Bay Tree in a 13-inch pot, $129.99. Miles Choice is a neater, it's a more upright, narrower, neater bay tree. You can still use it to flavour your lamb roast, but it's a beautiful bay tree. It's neat, and we've got them in 16-inch pots and we've got them in 13-inch pots. And your Miles Choice Bay Tree is just $199 in a 16 and $129 in a 13. So this one here is $129, this one here is $199. And bay trees make a beautiful hedge. They make a beautiful pot plant.
Has a lovely sweet smell, doesn't it?
Yeah, and if I was planting a herb garden, I'd consider doing a beautiful topiary bay tree in the middle of it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that'd look really nice actually.
Yeah, a bay tree can just finish off your herb garden, and you can toparize it, trim it in any shape you want.
It's incredible. Yeah, I didn't know that they could be shaped so well.
Yeah, $199. $199 get you a 16-inch and $129 get you a 13-inch. Now here we've got orange jessamine in a 10-inch pot. Look at these beautiful big bushy 10-inch pots, aren't they fabulous? Absolutely beautiful 10-inch pots. Now orange jessamine is if you want some fragrance, like you get yourself a daphne, it flowers for 3 weeks and it's over. But if you want some real fragrance in the garden, the best plant in Melbourne is your orange jessamine, sometimes called a Morella paniculata or orange jessamine. But what it does is that in late September, early October, when you start to get those beautiful warm nights, little white flowers pop out here and there and give off the most beautiful fragrance, and they'll keep on popping and keep on giving you fragrance right through to April or May. So all through that part of the year where you've got lovely warm nights, you've got your orange jessamine providing fragrance in your garden. So plant them as a hedge, plant them in a pot, trim them into a ball shape, have them as a specimen, have them as an individual plant, let them grow shaggy and natural. They've got beautiful green, lush, tropical sort of foliage. Grow them as a neat hedge, but 10-inch pots, orange jessamine, the best sorts of summer fragrance, just $79.99. $79. And look at this, look what you get, look at the size of that for $79.99. You've never seen bigger, better orange jessamine for $79.99.
Yeah, beautiful, big and bushy, and they'll start flowering soon, won't they, Chris, those ones?
Yes, that's right.
That heavenly scent that you get in
summertime.
As
soon as you start getting warm nights, they'll start popping flowers.
Oh, I can smell that one from now.
Now here we are, here's your winter fragrance. Wow. This is
gorgeous.
Osmanthus Pearly Gates. Now Osmanthus Pearly Gates, these are covered in beautiful fine white blossom, and the fragrance is only one word for it: exquisite. It's gorgeous, it's wonderful, it's incredible. Mickey, how would you like to come up and smell these?
Oh, I can smell it from here. It's amazing.
Yeah. So,
Beautiful.
and this is a medium-sized evergreen shrub that can be grown naturally. It can be trimmed into a shape. It can be topiarized. You can grow it in a pot. You can grow it in the garden. It's going to grow sort of 1.5 to 1.8 meters tall. And every late winter and early spring, you're going to be blessed with this amazing blossom and this incredible fragrance. Now, most places you'll be paying $50 or $60 for pearly gates this size. Here we've got them for pearly gates is just $22.99. So $22.99 gets you the pearly gates.
All right, check it out as part of our Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Limited quantities do apply on that item there if you do want to get it. You need to act fast. Add some beautiful fragrance to your garden in winter and a bit of colour.
Now, I'm 6 foot tall, and what you've got here is you've got a Photinia red robin, and it's bigger than me. It's more than 6 foot. So for a more than 6 foot red robin Photinia, you'd be expected to pay $129.99, but it's not. It's like half of that. It's $69.99. Now, Photinia red robin, how does it differ to an ordinary Photinia? Photinia red robin has very few of those smelly white flowers in spring, and it has beautiful bright red new growth, and the bright red new growth comes 3 or 4 times a year. So 3 or 4 times a year, your Photinia red robin hedge turns redder than red. Red. Beautiful red robin. Very few white smelly flowers in spring. And look at this. It's enormous, and it's $69.99. $69.99 gets you a 6 foot red robin.
That's incredible. And how many per metre would you do if you're doing a hedge of those?
One per metre.
Okay.
Per metre, yeah.
All right, Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Now here we've got an evergreen ornamental pear, and it's $199.99. Now this has been grown, it's just coming into leaf now. This has been grown up in the mountains, but once you plant this in Melbourne, if you keep it watered and fertilised, it's green and leafy all year round. So if you want an ornamental pears are great. You can trim them, you can shape them, you can make a beautiful hedge or screen out of them. But if you want one that doesn't go autumn colour and lose its leaves, what you want one of these ones here, and this is a evergreen ornamental pear, green leaves in Melbourne, green leaves all year round, and this is a nicely established thick bushy one. It's well over 2 meters tall, and it is just $199.99. So $199.99 gets you an evergreen ornamental pear.
Lovely. That's very big. It's probably 7 or 8 foot, maybe even 9 feet tall actually.
Yeah.
Nice and wide. All right, check it out on our Tutu Many Plants live sale events. We'll check out the last couple of items here, and then we'll head over to our auction, which is heading up in the background.
Now here we've got a western red cedar, a Thuja plicata, a western red cedar. Now your western red cedar is an interesting plant because it grows and makes a cypress style hedge that's a nice emerald green. It's fast growing, and it doesn't, where cypresses are very disease prone, it doesn't get any cypress diseases because it's not a cypress. It looks like a cypress, but it's not a cypress. So if you want a green cypressy sort of a hedge, and also it gives off, if you rub it like this, it gives off a beautiful fragrance. It really is a lovely fragrance. So it has a lovely smell to it. It has a beautiful fern-like look to it. People often use the leaves are much more beautiful than cypress, and people often cut the leaves and use them in flower arrangements. It trims beautifully. You can cut it into a neat square, have it as a lovely pointy rounded shape, shape it however you want. And for a hedge, you can chop it off anywhere between 1.5 meters and 7 or 8 or 9 meters. So it's a wonderful hedge, and these are really cheap. They're about 3 foot tall, and they're $6.99. So $6.99 gets you a nice big western red cedar, Thuja plicata. So western red cedar, Thuja plicata, $6.99.
All right, welcome to our live sale. If you've just joined us, guys, it's the Tutu Many Plants live sale event, and that concludes all of the items that Chris is covering as part of our sale.
How long till the auction goes live?
10 more minutes before the auction goes live, but I'm sure we can fill it with lots of interesting stories and all our incredible specials that we've got happening at the moment in store. And also we'll be taking questions. If you have any gardening questions or plant related questions, Chris could answer them now live on the show. But before we do that, I think we should get it stuck into, tell us a little bit about this auction, and we'll keep people hyped up and excited for this auction because it has been heating up in the background. Have a look, Chris, there you go, as we have a look.
So here we are. What we've got here is a $999 weeping cherry, and look at the trunk. The trunk is nearly as thick as my leg. Look at that. What
Wow.
a beautiful, thick, advanced trunk, nearly as thick as my leg.
There you go.
And if you go down to Manning's Hardware, you won't find any weeping cherries this size.
No,
No.
you really, I don't think you would you?
No, you wouldn't. And then it's been grafted about 3 years ago, and it's been grown in a paddock, and the head is just cascading down. It's thick, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. And what the amazing thing is, if you look at it, it's covered in beautiful little buds. And those beautiful little buds are about to burst into a mass of just the most amazing white blossom. I think that the falling snow is the whitest, lushest, blossomingest, best of all of your weeping cherries. So we're just about to have a cascade, an amazing cascade of falling snow. And if you buy this today and get it delivered, and it could be a free delivery, because when you spend over $299, what do you get?
Yeah, free delivery.
Free delivery. And do you know what else you get?
You get a free weeping cherry.
You get a free weeping cherry.
Well, actually, the highest bid at the moment is actually $326, Chris, if you have a look there.
$326. So they're going to get a free weeping cherry.
They're going to get a smaller free weeping cherry.
You could have a little brother.
Not $1,000 weeping cherry. They could give it to one of their family or friends. They'll get that chucked in for free. That's a $100 weeping cherry, as opposed to the $1,000 weeping cherry there that Chris got in his right hand. And the current bid is $326. The highest bidder is Vivian Wu. For those of you who want to...
Vivian Wu seems to be a little bit serious about this, doesn't she?
Yeah, I feel like they might have been in the last auction as well. Didn't quite win that, so maybe go on a second round here. And well, there's quite a few people bidding on this actually, so we should see it's been heating up the last few minutes. Bids have been coming in thick and fast. But yeah, it's gone up even since we've been talking.
It's still less than half price, isn't it?
Oh, it's way less than half price.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick question here while we're waiting for the auction to start. It's a Vivian, I don't know if it's the same Vivian that was the top bidder. It says, how do I make Morea grow quickly, Chris?
Where's my fertilizer? Hey, show me. Where's
we'll
my
grab a fertilizer?
I think of my fertilizer.
We did show it off as the first product here on the sale, Vivian.
Yeah. So this
Vivian's
is one
really
of our sale items here, and what it is, this is slow release Devotion fertilizer, and the Devotion fertilizer has got plenty of nutrients in it, some micronutrients, and it also has humic acid. And humic acid is a miraculous product. There's no other fertilizer that I know of in Melbourne that incorporate the humic acid. And humic acid, it releases nutrients from the soil. It improves the soil structure and it stimulates the plant. So this fertilizer here provides nutrients and stimulation for your plant. And get some of this. So Vivian, if you're having this delivered to your place, get some of this delivered at the same time. And
that'll get the Morea growing fast, will it, Chris?
It'll put the Moreas in orbit.
So there we are.
So there we are.
All right, that was for
I'd put a nice generous dose on every 3 months and keep them pumping. And now would be a good time to do it because the Moreas are going to start to grow in mid-September, so it'd be good to get them fed up before they start to grow.
They're going to start going berserk. All right, 5 minutes to go until this auction opens up to everybody, or to the highest bidder where the gavel will strike down, and it's slowly creeping up. $2 bids, $1 bids, $10 bids, 30-cent bids even.
So what I want to talk to people about is what I want to talk to you about is our grower direct flash sale. No other nursery does anything like it. We're out with the growers. We're hanging out with the growers. We're patting the growers' dogs. We're sitting on the back of the growers' ute. We're hanging out there and we're getting deals from the growers. We're getting amazing deals, like 8-foot sensation maples for $59.99.
Yeah.
Some people even suggest we may have stolen them from the grower, but that's not true. It's not true. We didn't steal them from the grower. But anyway, at $59.99, you wonder what's going on, don't you? Because anywhere else they're $159.99, but we've got them for $59.99. But anyway, so the thing is that how do you get hold of these deals? So Evelyn, show us on this computer here how you get hold of the deal.
Yeah, basically you want to head over to Hello Plants and just start entering. Sorry, the bidding is really heating up here.
We've got 79, is it 79 or 72? 72, we've got 72 items here. So let's go show them.
Go to helloplants.com.au and you'll be greeted. Right now, it's easy to get there because there's a big live auction bid now button, which we've got the live auction. But if you can't see that when you head over to our website, there's a live button here, yellow live button. You just click on that one or the other one, doesn't matter. And scroll down past the auction. Wow, it's still going hard there. And then your items will show up here, just down below.
Yeah, so here it is. They've got 72 items here. You've got Manchurian pears for $49.99. Now, so what it is you go to this, and you put your garden project together. You get a couple of Manchurian pears. You get yourself, maybe you get one of them pearly gates. Maybe you get some sexy frogs. Just chuck a few sexy frogs in underneath. Have some fun. That's what you do. Have some fun.
Yeah.
And you spend over $299, and this gorgeous van will come out to Traralgon or down to Geelong. We'll drive out there. We'll drop off the plants. And we'll chuck in a $100 weeping cherry for free.
Yeah.
For free, that's right. It's unbelievable. But say you only want to spend $100. Say you just wanted to buy a dozen of them sexy frogs, right?
Yeah.
we're going to now. People who are just coming may not know what a sexy frog is. Let's get a sexy frog up here.
We'll show
maybe you're getting some sexy frogs and some of our fertilizers.
Basically, we got corrected by the French. Because this is a French plant, isn't it, Chris?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Sexy frog originates from France and we've been pronouncing it wrong all these years.
Yeah, I believe they grow them around the bottom of the Eiffel Tower. But there you got this beautiful...
Do they?
Yeah.
Alright, Tutu Many Plants, yep, let's keep it going. Alright, auction's heating up, guys. The people in the auction room think it's ending. That's the only thing why it's going to be wild.
So here's the thing, is that the so you spend $100. Maybe you come down here this weekend and you buy a couple of sexy frogs and you buy yourself maybe like a pearly gates and a few chalk sticks.
Yeah.
And you put together a nice little garden bed. You spend $100. We're going to chuck in this fabulous chef's choice, and you're about to put this in a beautiful pot just outside the kitchen window, and you'll be able to cook lamb and steak to Master Chef standards.
Yeah.
Just because you spent $100 at a low, and we chuck it in for free.
Yeah.
So free delivery. So if you're living in Ruffy, if you're living in Leongatha, if you're living in Narberthong, free delivery when you spend
that's a new one.
$299.
Is that a real place?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, just imagine your chef's choice rosemary on your Master Chef's cooked meal.
Yeah, wonderful.
Give it that lovely sparkle. All right, 1 minute to go until we start.
Okay, so let's give them a last look. Last look at this. This could be. You've really got to look at this, and you're going to think, how much do you want this cherry? How much do you want it? Right now, it's $362.69.
Yeah.
That's less than half price.
It's less than half price, which is pretty.
Now, if I was serious about getting that, I'd think, well, yeah, I'm willing to pay $420, so I'll put a couple of $10 bids in there and I'll blow the competition away. That'd be what I would do.
Yes. Yeah, if you are watching us on the live, you've got the heads up tip, because a lot of people who aren't watching us on the live think it's ending in 25 seconds, but that's just when Chris actually gets busy with the hammer.
Yeah, so it all starts in 25 seconds. How many people have got? We don't know how many.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know, but it's busy. It's busy in there at the moment. The bids are coming in every second, just about. I'm having trouble keeping up with the live and updating you guys. So I'm going to probably stop entering them into the comment section. We'll start the action. All right, we'll start the action, Chris. It's 0 seconds. We're now open to the highest bidder. The bids are still rolling in.
Right, okay, so here we are, and this is where the action starts. This is the real action. So you got this beautiful weeping cherry here, a $999 weeping cherry.
Yeah.
And the bids are at $370.69.
Still rising, yeah.
So get your bids in now. Get your bids in now. And you can the maximum bid's $10, but you can machine gun a couple of $10 bids in there, blow the competition away. Let's get this over and done with. $371.69 going once.
Vivian's the top bidder, but the bids are rolling in thick and fast. Yeah, no, it's not going to go for that.
$372.69 going once.
That's right. It's a magnificent specimen, says Justin. That's correct. We're at $372.69.
373.69. 374.69 going once.
Someone called themselves Go Away People because they want to win it for themselves.
Yeah.
You have to put in bigger bids.
374.69.
Nah, sorry, it's still climbing.
375.69 going once.
Still climbing. Yeah,
376.
378. Put in higher bids, guys, so you can knock out your competition.
378.
Yeah.
It's going faster than I can work my hammer.
No, it's staying on that.
378.69 going once.
Julia's the highest bidder. 378.69.
Is that Julia Wu?
Nah, no, it was Vivian Wu. All right. 379.69. We're going to start again.
379.69 going once.
Yeah, you just have to wait because it's very slow. Might be a lot of people trying to bid on it right now, so it's slowed down our the action.
I'd chuck a couple of $10 bids and blow the competition away. No mucking around. $380.69 going once.
Yeah, $380.69.
That's a $999 cherry. That's less than half price.
Yeah, let's get it on the TikTok camera too.
Let's have a look. It's like shoplifting buying this that cheap.
$380.69. It's so slow though, so we don't know if it's frozen basically. Yeah, keep continuing your bids. Jackie Chan's having a bid. Look at that. 385.19.
386.19 going once.
Yeah, we're still going up, guys. Yeah.
387.19 going once.
Yeah, it's unfortunately we have to delay the time between the hammer and the thing. So you need to, if you are watching us on the live, just pop in your top bid. Yeah, Rocky Balboa. We're hoping you're a real person though, because we can't have fake bids on here. We will be contacting you, Rocky. Anyway, keep the bids coming in. Maybe no fake. We'll just go with real people's bids. So if you do put in a fake bid, the second highest bidder will get the actual prize, if that makes sense. Might be a real bid with a fake name though.
Yeah. 393.19 going once. 395.19. 395.19 going once.
Yeah, Gary says Rays should be in the 50s. You're not wrong, but Chris wanted it this way, didn't you? You wanted
that's right. Well, what it is, look, I didn't want some rich person just come in and take the tree. You know, I wanted everyone to have a go, have a bit of fun.
That's right. It's still
but the
rising.
sad thing is, I'm not going to get rich from it, but.
Well, it's about to hit the halfway mark. Oh, it's not even. No, it's still far off the halfway mark.
We're well off the halfway mark. So $397.29 going once.
402. Yeah. Okay, we're going over 400.
402.29 going once.
Who's the top bidder? Julie's back. So 402.29 for Julie.
402.29 going. 402.29.
403.29.
403.29 going once.
Yeah, still going. Alright, going twice on 403.29.
403.29 going twice.
Let's see how we go here.
This could be it. What is it?
No, 404.29
going once.
Alright, 404.29. 405.29. Alright,
405.39. 405.29 going once.
Mark's in. 406.29. Alright, still rising.
406.29 going once.
still rising. There we go. All right, Julie's back in the game. So did you do 406? All right, no, we're already going up.
407.29 going once.
412.
412.29 going once.
Yeah, Mark popped in a $5 bid. He's serious about taking it home. This $999.
413.29 going once.
13.29. They're still bidding for this $1,000 falling snow whipping cherry. 415.29.
415.29 going once.
All right, we don't know how many people's in this room. It's very slow to website, so it's hard for us to do this fast. We're at 427. Okay, it's still going up.
427.29 going once.
All right, Julie's popped in a 10. She just wants to take it home at this point. Vivian, if you're watching, where's your bid, Vivian?
428.29 going once.
All right, 428.29 going to Mark. Yeah, we've gone up since then. We're at 449, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
449.29. 449. It's now officially half price.
Is it? Oh,
449.29 going once.
That's still not half price.
It is.
It's $1,000. It's $1,000.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, sorry, I got
half of 900.
450.39 going once.
451.
451.39 going once.
And 451.39. 456.39.
456.39. It's getting hotter. 456.39.
It just gets to the point where someone has to walk away.
457.39 going once.
Yeah, it's still rising. Still rising.
Is it 462?
Yeah,
462.39 going once.
So it just gets to a point. How high? What's the highest bid you want to do, guys? Pop it in. Just get it up there now.
463.30. Who's that? 464.39. 464.39 going once. Look at this big cherry here. Look at this. Look at that thick.
Yeah.
Show them the thick trunk.
Don't do too much of that. All right, 465.
465.39 going once. 466.39 going once.
All right, still coming in.
468.39 going once.
470.39. All right, 470.39. Yep.
470.39 going once.
Yeah, keep your bids rolling, guys. 471.39. Get it to the highest bid.
471.39 going once.
472.39.
Knock out your competition. Put the highest bid in.
472.
Yeah, we're at 482.39
going once.
Julie, is this it? If you knocked Mark out, or is Mark still in? At 482.39. How high are you willing to go, Mark? Yeah, Mark's willing to keep going.
483.39 going once.
Julie, just pop in the highest you'd pay for this incredible
485.39 going once.
Whipping cherry. Now it's still going up. We're about to hit halfway mark. 485.39. Is that twice on 485.39?
I think it is. 485.39 going twice.
All right, it's gone up again. Julie, 486.39. She's not backing down.
486.39 going once.
Yeah, we're at 487.
487.39 going once.
I don't know where they're watching us on. They're probably not watching us, I'm not sure. Well, the bidding is still heating up here, guys. You can get this practically $1,000 whipping cherry for half price.
488.08. 498. 498.08.
Yeah, Julie really
it's
wants...
almost half price
Julie
now.
really wants Mark out of this. Julie really... Yeah, there we go. 498.08.
498.08 going twice.
And 498.08. I think that's it. It's on a 3 time.
Good? 498.08.
Yep, go.
Bang. Gone. Who got it?
Fingers crossed, because there is a delay on ending. Julie got it. Yay. Well done, Julie. Don't know if you're watching. Got it for half price, or yeah, is it? It's just under half price.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually just on half price. Good. Yeah, Julie got it. Yeah, now Julie got it fair and square, just on. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately there was a few more bids that came in towards the end, but we struck the third gavel strike on 498. It was neck and neck with Mark and Julie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, you got a fantastic deal on that. Congratulations, Julie, and hopefully if you're watching us, drop us a comment to let us know. Thanks for watching, guys. That concludes the live auction and the live sale. And we'll have another auction next week, won't we, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add? Live Q&A on Monday with Chris. If you want to have a sit-down conversation with him, ask him any questions, he'll happily answer them for you live this Monday at 12 p.m.
Yeah. We had no idea, but certainly till Sunday night, guaranteed. Go online and spend over $100, or come in store and get a beautiful Chef's Choice rosemary. And this is a rare and wonderful rosemary. You can't get this just anywhere, but right now it's free at a low hello when you spend over $100. And there we are. And now what we want to do is we want to thank our girl Rilla for putting on a fabulous girl Rilla performance.
Yeah.
Looking gorgeous in a yellow tutu.
Yeah. Well done, Gorilla.
Yeah, well done. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, guys. See ya.